California's Prop 50 even constitutional as a ballot proposition? Spoiler, it's not. I've got your basics. First, if you've seen ballot info blaming Texas's redistricting for why Cali has to do it, or even blaming Trump, who opponents say forced Texas to redistrict, that's not true. 4 years ago, Texas made changes to its congressional maps, combining 2 different minority communities to create 4 districts, where those groups made up most of the voters. It's called a minority-majority district. A year later, Biden's DOJ sued Galveston County, Texas, for not creating a district that combined Black and Latino voters. A judge agreed with the DOJ and said, Galveston, fix that map and combine those 2 groups into 1 district. But a year after that, in 2023, an appeals court said that combining 2 minority groups like that was actually unconstitutional. This thing goes through courts and judges, then, like Elon goes through baby mamas, a lot. It's finally determined that coalition minority districts are unconstitutional. So this past July, President Trump's DOJ reminds Texas of this. Hey guys, you have 4 coalition minority congressional districts. They're unconstitutional, so fix it. They did by redistricting, redrawing their congressional districts because of Biden's DOJ. Now, Governor Newsom sees that this will actually gain Texas additional Republican districts, and without taking 2 seconds to have a staffer remind him where it started, says, well, we want to do that too. Heck, I can turn this entire state deep blue. Redistricting rules be darned. But hang on, Gav, the California state constitution says that California legislature can't draw its own congressional districts. An independent redistricting commission has to do it, and only every 10 years. And also, the people voted for that twice. So Prop 50 being on the ballot is a violation of the California Constitution. The legislature so conveniently and unconstitutionally skipped over the part where they had to ask the voters to first approve new maps to be drawn. They of course didn't. Instead, they let some secret Dem consultants clearly experiencing seizures get out their crayons and have at it. Lawsuits were filed against us, and guess what happened? The California Supreme Court, 5 of 7 are Democrats, said, nah, they're good. They can violate the state constitution. Didn't even hear the case, but instead dismissed it, covering up for Newsom and crew who hate the fact that this has to go before the people for a vote in the first place, so they can manipulate the stink out of well-meaning Californians to vote for Prop 50 and give the Democrat supermajority even more congressional power for all time. Share this with every California voter you know. Every legislative body and power in this state is helping get this unconstitutional proposition pushed through. So get out there and vote, Californians. Every vote's going to matter this time. We've got to be sure it's too big to Gavin-rig. I'll keep breaking down the basics for you, team, but let me know your thoughts in the comments.